Hello, how's it going? I'll be reading Isaiah chapter 4. Today, if you could please like and subscribe, I really appreciate it. I only have so much time in the shorts to post a video. And just going through Ecclesiastes, which is not a long book. But Isaiah, I feel like, is really a good book, and we can get a lot out of this. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. In that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, We will eat our own food and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by your name to take away our reproach. In that day the branch of the Lord shall be beautiful and glorious, and the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and appealing for those of Israel who have escaped. And it shall come to pass that he who is left in Zion and remains in Jerusalem will be called holy. Oh crap. The page just flipped on me. Everyone who is recorded among the living in Jerusalem. When the Lord has washed away... Sorry, the page keeps flipping on me. When the Lord has washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion and purged the blood of Jerusalem from her midst, by the spirit of judgment and by the spirit of burning, then the Lord will create above every dwelling place of Mount Zion and above her assemblies a cloud and smoke by day and the shining of a flaming fire by night. For over all the glory there will be a covering, and there will be a tabernacle for shade in the daytime from the heat, for a place of refuge and for shelter from the storm and rain. That's chapter 4 of Isaiah, however you want to say it. I'll be reading Streams in the Desert, March 11th. After the death of Moses, the servant of the Lord said to Joshua, son of Nun, Moses' aide, Moses, my servant, is dead. Now then, you and all these people get ready to cross the Jordan River. Joshua 1:1-2. Yesterday you experienced a great sorrow, and now your home seems empty. Your first impulse is to give up and to sit down in despair amid your dashed hopes. Yet you must defy that temptation, for you are at the front line of the battle, and the crisis is at hand. Faltering even one moment would put God's interest at risk. Other lives will be harmed by your hesitation, and his work will suffer if you simply fold your hands. You must not linger at this moment, even to indulge your grief. A famous general once related this sorrowful story from his own wartime experience. His son was a lieutenant of an artillery unit, and an assault was in progress. As the father led his division in charge, pressing on action the battlefield, suddenly his eye caught sight of a dead artillery officer lying right before him. Just a glance told him it was his son. The general's fatherly impulse was to kneel by the body of his beloved son and express his grief. But the duty of the moment demanded he pressed on with his charge. So after quickly kissing his dead son, he hurried away, leading his command in the assault. Weeping inconsolably beside a grave will never bring back the treasure of a lost love, nor can any blessing come from such great sadness. Sorrow causes deep scars, and indelibly I can't talk today. Writes his own story on the suffering heart. We never completely recover from our greatest griefs, and are never exactly the same after having passed through them. Yet sorrow that is endured in the right spirit impacts our growth favorably, and brings us a great sense of compassion for others. Indeed, those who have no scars of sorrow or suffering upon them are poor. The joy set before them. Hebrews 12:2. The joy set before us should shine on our griefs just as the sun shines through the clouds, making them radiant. God has ordained our truest and richest comfort to be found by pressing on toward the goal. Sitting down and brooding over our sorrow deepens the darkness surrounding us, allowing it to creep into our heart, and soon our strength has changed to weakness. But if we will turn from the gloom and remain faithful to the calling of God, the light will shine again and we will grow stronger. J.R. Miller. Lord, you know that through our tears of hasty, selfish weeping comes sure sin. And for our petty fears of loss you have in keeping a greater gain than all of which we dreamed. You know us that in grasping the bright possessions which so precious seemed, we lose them, but if clasping your faithful hand, we tread with steadfast feet. The path of your appointing, there waits for us a treasury of sweet delight, royal anointing, with oil of gladness and of strength. Helen Hunt Jackson. That's all I got for you. Thanks for watching. God bless you. Hopefully you got something out of that and you are encouraged.